Are you storing all of your food? Well, LocknLock is the best way to not only store your food, but also to help save space and save money. Today, we're gonna give you our #1 storage solution here at QVC when it comes to kitchen, when it comes to every place in your house, and we're gonna bring you 10. All of these Nestable tulip bowls, which have been a favorite of our customers. And when I say Nestable, yeah, does this look like those little dolls that kind of nest inside of each other? All of these stack into 2 of these, and today we're gonna give you your 1 cup, your 2.5 cup, your 5.5 cup, your 10.25 cup, and your 17 cup capacity times 2. So you're gonna get 10 of these for $3 each. Now I'll tell you what, this little cup right over here, this 1 cup, that on its own would be $4. This one over here, this would be $5. This would be $5.30. This would be over $8. And right down over here, our 17 cup capacity, that would be over $17. If purchased separately, it's close to $80. And today in our store, you get it home for less than $30. So think about this, whether it's gifting one set, keeping one set, starting a whole new kind of clean routine for your kitchen. Today, we're gonna give you the opportunity to get home our #1 kitchen storage solution, LocknLock. It's been here for over 25 years, and you can choose it in your choice of color. Now, some of them are returning, some of them are brand new, but no matter what, now's your chance to order K99920. Over 1,000 people are already checked out of their shopping carts. This one is your coral. I love that. Look at how bright and beautiful that is in the coral. There's even a little bit of a sheen to there. Then we have it for you in the lemon. Right down over here, I love this kiwi. It's brand new. It's a beautiful kind of lime kiwi color that you're seeing there, bright and refreshing. I'm also in love with this one, electric blue. If you're thinking about maybe organizing or traveling with your food, this is a great way to do it. Right over here, we have the Dragonfruit. It's a beautiful kind of like hot fuchsia pink that you're seeing there. We also have the Peacock, another new choice. Now that Peacock truly is like a little bit more of like a deeper mint green, if you ask me. So if you love that, take a look at your screen right now. That one there, that's the Peacock. We also have our Purple Galaxy, another new one for our customers. And you can see, look at that almost like metallic finish on there. It's very pretty. I love when we bring you our Golden Sand because look at how rich and elegant that is. Then we have our clear, our #1 choice, and that's where you're actually seeing that silicone seal that goes all the way around, but that's on every single one of our LocknLocks that are BPA free. They go in your dishwasher, they go in your freezer, they go in your microwave. This one is our red, always popular. And then last but not least, we have it for you in the pearl, a true pearl finish, not just a white bowl. Whether you're mixing in here, putting your salads in here, traveling with your potato salads, we've got all of the capacities for you. We also have our favorite guest, Janine Ferrula, with us here. How are you, Janine?
Good, how are you, my
Happy
friend?
today's special value.
Good to see you.
Listen,
Yes.
come on over here because when I see these 2 towers,
I know,
okay,
I know.
these 2 towers truly do become a solution,
They do.
not only in my kitchen, but everywhere in my house. But when it's
every
the
room.
bowls,
Yes.
the bowls are something that customers request.
They requested this. You guys love our tulip bowls, and for good reason. They have that nice high, the sides are nice and high, so nothing splashes,
Yeah.
especially if you get out the mixer and you're baking
And they
you're
stack
getting all the
easily
cakes
in
ready.
the fridge.
They do stack beautifully. And if you have
Yeah.
room for the 2 largest that we're holding, then you have room for all 10.
For everything.
You'll never lose that lid again. And with the capacity being 72.5 cups of
Wow,
storage
that's a
with
lot.
all 10 pieces.
Yeah.
So keep one stack, gift the other if you wanted to,
Yeah.
right? It's a nice way to do it because you would never think for the price of 5. Like if you gave this as a gift,
Listen,
which I'll show you, look,
it's
it looks beautiful.
It's an $80 value for both of them.
Right,
That means
look at
that
that.
one of these is a $40 gift on its own.
Stunning.
Our today's special value is $30 for both. So for $10 less than the cost of one, you're gonna get 2.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a bridal shower.
Hello,
maybe
the
it's
pearl.
a neighbor moving in, like a brand new homeowner.
Beautiful. So the colors are beautiful. Let me show you why you want to pick LocknLock every
Okay.
single time. So maybe what's happening is you have these throwaway containers. Now,
These are the worst.
right, they're not going to be made for the dishwasher. They're not made for the freezer.
They
the
stain
microwave,
easily.
And we don't know if they're BPA free. And exactly, they stain easily. So you end up just throwing these away. So what does that mean? You're throwing away your money. Sometimes you can't even get these for the price of one of these LocknLocks today. It's unbelievable. So Don't throw your cash in the trash. Use your LocknLock. And in here, I have cotton candy. And the reason I put the cotton candy in here is because we like to show you that we are, in fact, airtight and watertight.
1,200 people on the phone lines.
I'm gonna go with the lid facing down into the bowl right here of water. The last thing you want is for your food to sit in its juices and rot. The other thing you don't want is air to touch your food because air is the enemy. I have to dry off the lid because if anything from the outside gets in, you know what happens. This turns to sugar water. Check it out. Now I'm gonna pour this in. That is dry. That's what would happen if water were to touch it. Your food would rot.
You know, here's what I will tell you. When I first came to QVC, I got my first set of LocknLock containers, and I've never turned back.
Never.
Not only because of what Janine just showed you, but here's what I want you to see right over here, right? The convenience of having it with the handle on that 17-cup container. But look at this. If you have dexterity issues, if you are somebody that has a hard time kind of twisting and opening containers, look at how easy that now opens. But that silicone seal that you're seeing right over there in the blue, that is what keeps all of this food fresh, clean, safe, and now portable, and you can store it in the refrigerator or the freezer. Now, I want to show everyone everything that we have over here on our set.
So right here, maybe this was a meal that you're bringing over to a friend. Maybe somebody's not feeling well, they're shut in and you want to bring them a meal. Maybe it's just your leftovers or the prep that you made for dinner because you lead a busy life. So there you could have a meal in a bowl. Bowls, meals and bowls right now are all the rage.
Oh my gosh, everybody loves bowls, everything.
I know, bowls, you're just seeing it everywhere. Now, here I have this trifle, this strawberry trifle. This is just torn up pieces of, you know, you just, chop up pieces of pound cake, you put the whipped cream, your strawberries, and now in this one, you can have everything prepped and ready to go. Let me add, this is my 5.5 cup bowl. Let's add some strawberries to the top of this.
The last layer or just the decorative top?
Just a little top on here.
Why not?
Right? Why
maybe
not?
It's a
Here's
fruit,
one that's fanned out.
Yeah, maybe it's a fruit salad that you're making. All right, so here's what's going on.
Ahead.
I got to give you an update. $9.99 gets this home. It should be 80 bucks basically, minus 6 cents, and you're getting it home for less than 30. We have it for you in color choices, and I'm going to tell you what is the most popular right now in our show. So first and foremost, right over here, we have our coral. All of these have a beautiful kind of finish to them, so you can see the sheen. So whether you're putting sauces and pastas and things in here, you never have to worry about it kind of not looking great in your refrigerator or in your pantry. That's the coral. Next to that, we have it for you in the lemon. Kiwi is new. If you want the blue one that you're seeing here, electric blue, that's very popular. Also, our dragon fruit right down over here, very popular. I'm in love with this peacock, but again, it's really not a peacock teal. It is more of like a spearmint or a minty green, like a darker version of one. Then over here, we have our very, very pretty purple galaxy, which is new. That's also popular. This one is our golden sand. That's a returning color, so maybe you have other LocknLock pieces you want to match back, because that's how I am.
Yeah,
I
they
always
always
want to
match back.
I always want to match.
Color we have previously.
Then our clear, of course, always the most popular.
Tried and true.
Still
26 years was the first one.
It was the first one.
We've been here.
Then we have over here the red. And then last but not least, if you want that pearl, if you're thinking bridal showers.
Oh my gosh.
Like that
Wedding
pearl
gift.
is the best one to go. On your screen, you can see how much each one of these costs on their own. For the cost of actually for less than the cost of 2 of the 17-cup bowls, you're gonna get the entire collection. So for the less than the cost of 2, you're gonna get 10, $3 per container, and every single one of them has that attention to detail that you know it for.
So let's do a little LocknLock 101. So why you love us, why we've been here for 26 years is because there's our famous seal. This is what makes it airtight, watertight. BPA free, feel safe to heat and eat right out of your bowl. So if it's your rice bowl, your burger bowl, right?
This is my everyday
your
bowl.
Your breakfast bowl, your burrito bowls, whatever it may be, this 5.5 cup is perfect for that. Here I have mac and cheese in here. We always ask that before you put it in the microwave, you flip the lid. The reason we tell you to do that is because you want to break the suction, you want, you know, of the seal. And it acts as a splatter guard. So I'm going to go put this into the microwave right
please
here.
Do.
And so we can heat this up. I mean, who doesn't love mac and cheese?
If you don't love mac and cheese, I don't think we could be friends. I will say for sure.
I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, so while that heats up, how about you have a little ice cream sundae.
Oh, I
But
love that.
I
that
love
you could put
this.
in your freezer.
This is the 2.5 cup with some ice cream in it. Maybe it's your ice cream bowl. Could be your cereal bowl. Put your nuts in here. Maybe a
Yes.
little bit of popcorn,
Yep.
right? Your snacking
Maybe
bowl.
it's a little bit of a leftover from
It
like
could
the
be.
takeout.
So I'm just gonna get right in here. We have
Oh
some
wait,
little sour
you make
patch.
a really good sundae. That's a really good sundae.
So this would be something my children would love.
Yeah.
And then here, why not? We're gonna put in
Yes.
some
chocolate
in there. I mean, because there's no rules when you're making a sundae.
sundae.
And we could even just do like something cute.
Oh, you're a
here.
fun mom.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Do you know how many times I have to make oh, please don't
Yes,
forget that.
I mean, we have to have
you
some
we
sauce,
put
right?
the ice cream sundae, or we make the sundaes. I do like a little sundae bar. This is a really fun way to do it. When you have something left over, you just simply put the lid
Close it
right
up.
back on. So you really rarely will
Yes.
catch me if I don't have a snack. I usually have my chocolate covered almonds because I love them.
Okay.
Okay. But this is the perfect size. This is your 1 cup. So when you're baking, if you're using your 17 cup for the cake mix and you're mixing
Yes,
it here,
yes.
here you go. Here's
know what
1
I'll
cup
do?
of flour, 1 cup of sugar, whatever it might be that you need. That's 1 cup.
The second I open up anything in my pantry,
Yeah.
I end up putting it in my LocknLock because it stays fresher longer.
Absolutely.
Because you have that silicone seal. Now, right over here,
let's
we
do
have,
this.
what kind of situation do we have here?
Okay, so we're gonna make some ambrosia.
Okay.
Because all the summer salads are coming out now,
Yes,
right?
they
We're gonna
are.
be doing all that. And then we are going to make a breakfast pizza.
Ooh, I
so
love that.
we're gonna prep ahead. Getting prepped ahead is less stress for us.
Yes.
For you. I mean, come on, it's just easier to do.
Listen, over
Let's start
2,000
with this.
orders already placed. If you love LocknLock, give us a call. We'd love for you to share your story live on air. You'll speak to Janine. You'll talk to myself. You tell us
Yes,
what
we're
colors you
fun.
collect. We have a whole hour show from 7 to 8 p.m.
Yes,
We're going
I
to see
can't
our
wait.
today's special value there as well. Over 28,000 orders, or 21,000 orders placed today on this. Okay, so what are you placing on this pizza?
Okay, so here we just scrambled eggs in advance.
Okay.
Which is always something that you can do.
I
even
love
if
a
you
breakfast
don't,
pizza.
Right?
I
Even if
love a
it's
breakfast
not for
pizza.
your breakfast pizza and you just want to save time in the morning, have your scrambled eggs, they're going to stay fresher in here because it's airtight and watertight.
Okay.
So you can make those ahead of time. You want to get some of that sausage.
Yes,
Thank you. Please help. I love that.
sausage.
I
Oh
love
my
to see you
goodness.
make this
Yes.
pizza.
Oh, I love to cook.
Okay.
I love to cook.
So now we need lots of cheese, Alberti.
Mhm. Oh, that's
okay?
me.
Okay, so when you're done with the sausage,
Lots of sausage, lots
here
of
we have the
everything.
cheese. Just get in there.
I'll just go
I know
right
your hands
for
are
it,
clean.
right? Yeah,
Okay,
there
yeah,
you
so
go.
we're gonna get in there because now we put this in the oven. It's done. How long did it take us? 45 seconds? I mean, easy. And you have something delicious. Maybe you have people coming over. Maybe you're having house guests and you want to give them a really good breakfast
Yes.
or brunch. I like to always be prepared, prepped, and ready to go.
And by the way,
and we could do a couple of
when
these.
we're done, we can just store
Yeah.
everything just by putting the lids back on and putting them in the
Exactly.
refrigerator.
I'm just gonna stop the microwave from singing.
920 is your item number. It takes a $10 bill
Mm-hmm.
to now organize your kitchen, organize your pantry, have everything that you need for when you're traveling with your food for Easter. Like, my family always does the Easter travel.
Sure.
Because everybody goes over one of my uncle's homes.
Yeah.
And so somebody's got to bring this dish,
And
somebody's
guess
got to
what?
bring that dish.
The 17 cup.
Comes with
they
the lid.
have the handle lid. So when you do bring it, so if you're bringing the ambrosia salad,
Mm-hmm.
so in this one I have it prepped and ready to go. If anything saves me time, I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I like
me
to be
too.
prepped. So let's put the marshmallows, the color. It has to be the colored
Of course,
marshmallows,
right? It
So
makes
it's
it
the colored
prettier.
marshmallows.
We eat
then
with our
what we
eyes.
want to do exactly, we're going to put in some pineapple. So there's your pineapple chunks that go in. Then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do my coconut. That's in that 1 cup. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
I'm going to start mixing this for a
And by
minute,
the
and then
way,
I'm going
it's
to
all
fold in the
measured for
mandarins
you.
and the cherries. I've already got it ready to go.
Wait, what's the
From
cream
years
base in
of
ambrosia?
hosting.
What is the cream
So this could be this one. We actually did a sour cream base in this. Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, this is how Patty makes it. You know, Patty with LocknLock.
Yes, I know
So
Patty.
she said, "I'm telling you, you're gonna like this." Okay,
Okay,
now if
put
you
it
would kindly put in the mandarin.
Okay, let's put in some of the mandarin. I'll put the whole thing
Put
in?
it all in.
Okay,
yeah,
I'll
and
put it
now
all
I'll
in
take
there.
those cherries too, and I'll just
this is the
fold
best
this
part.
all in.
This is the best
Look
part.
at this. Look at that.
That's the best part.
Okay. Now, you put this all in. You fold it all in, rather, I should say, and then you put it in the refrigerator. Let it get cold.
It has
let it
to
set.
It has to gel together.
Let everything meld together. All the different flavors, and this would be super refreshing on a hot summer day.
Well,
It doesn't even
that's-
have to be hot. I'm just going to like this and eat
Yeah.
this because it's
Exactly.
I'm here for this too.
Well, here's the best part, right? Is that today we're giving you not only the mixing bowl, but it also becomes the serving bowl. It also becomes the storage bowl. It's everything until you throw it in the dishwasher and then take it out perfectly clean and then store it again.
Have you ever heard anything sound better?
Oh,
I just
know.
love
Than
the
this
way.
sound.
Listen,
I know.
ready? That's how you know your food
Yeah.
is fresh.